Mission is supported by the Star Ghana Foundation with thanks to Danida UK Aid and the EU. In the maiden season of Journey to the West, Mission highlighted challenges Samuel Abogasigli endured traveling in a wheelchair from the University of Cape Coast UCC in the Central Region to Setri Bekwai in the Western North Region. Well, a year after this report, accessibility at UCC has improved and Samuel is also empowered to impact more lives at Setri Bekwai, having returned home upon completing his first degree. And in the first part of Journey to the West Season 2, Spencer Kwabna Boate Mensah has details of the story.
Who can say where the road goes?
It has been over a decade since the Persons with Disability Act, Act 715, was passed, but persons with disability are yet to feel its full implementation, especially in their quest to access education and public services. The Act provides that public places are made accessible to persons with disability, a provision that many public offices and institutions fought with impunity. But a year after the report, Journey to the West featured Samuel Abogasigli, a wheelchair user from the University of Cape Coast, changes have occurred on campus. Samuel is gone home after completing his 4-year degree program here at UCC and may not continue to benefit from the effects following the disability advocacy piece Journey to the West. But there is one surety: he leaves behind legacies that shall benefit continuous and potential students with disability. One is, there is a cover laid over this gutter that links the two lecture theatres, the C.A. Aka Lecture Theatre Complex and the Arts Block. Previously, it was a huge challenge connecting these two lecture theatres for persons with disability. Accessing the ICT Center at the Sam Jonah Library was a battle for Samuel until GIFEC provided personal laptop computers to members of the UCC Association of Students with Disability, which Samuel benefited from. Things shall, however, not be the same for fresh students with disability. When you see a long yellow line here at UCC extending into the Sam Jonah Library, there are some things you should know. 1. The space is a reserved passage for students with disability to get access to the main library. 2. When offering help to students with disability to the ICT Center, follow the yellow line through the main library where a working elevator is supposed to convey them down into the center for IT services. Before, the long yellow mark was invisible. Cars parked on it and persons with disability had to maneuver their ways through vehicles to the library. Additional fences have been provided at some vantage points around the library to offer protection for students with disability. Before the report, pavements on campus were insufficient for a smooth wheelchair ride, and most of the available ones also failed to adequately perform the duty of making the environment disability friendly. With most pavements on the Sasakawa streets having block edges, they proved difficult for students with disability to access them. Now, pavements on campus have seen a facelift. More and more pavements have been fixed, and over here there is a proper separation between vehicular road and pedestrian walkway. This provides safety for all, including wheelchair users and students with visual impairments. Students with disability who reside in residential halls at the new site of the university campus could now access pavements from their halls to lecture theatres without having to share the road with vehicles. Broken pavement blocks are ready to be fixed before the 2019-2020 academic year begins, promising more accessibility for students with disability. The 2018-2019 attention to disability advocacy during their tenure. For the first time in nearly a decade, The SRC Disability Day received a massive national publicity with the full coverage for Let's Talk Ability on TV3, engaging more stakeholders.
Let's put our hands together and welcome the Cape Coast School for the Deaf and Blind.
1, 2, 3, let go!
For a better ride, commuting from Cape Coast in the Central Region to Sefi Bekwai in the Western North Region is preferred through Kumasi in the Ashanti Region to Western Regional Capital Takoradi.
I am here at Sefi Bekwai in the Western North Region to see Samuel. Samuel enjoyed hard times accessing infrastructure at the University of Cape Coast during his school days. Samuel has completed. Among other questions, I'm going to ask him this. Samuel, after school, what's next?
After completing 4 years of education at the tertiary level, you are required to serve the nation within a period of a year. And I'm hoping that I'm posted into an institution that will provide me the avenue to work conveniently without any obstacle.
And Mission indeed gets results. We'll bring you part 2 of Journey to the West tomorrow during Mission. And that's it for Mission. Mission is supported by the Star Ghana Foundation with thanks to Danida, UK Aid and the EU.